Hey guys, what's going on? This is your old pal CHH, and I just saw Saw Hostel Lineage. Now, don't worry, I know that I probably am seeing this before anybody really has a whole lot of interest in it. I don't know, I feel like I'm on an island with Saw House a little bit. Obviously, I know that there are fans out there, but I don't feel like I talk to them a lot. But I was so excited to see this one. As you guys know, this one is not found footage. And I am not going to spoil anything. There's no reason for me to get into spoilers. I will talk about this film, the things I really like about it, some of the things that I think aren't as done as well, possibly, as the previous ones, and where I would rank it. I think that's a great way to give an indication of how I feel about this film. What is Saw Hostel Lineage? I thought it was going to be some sort of a prequel, maybe, but it's not. It's actually a movie that continues to move the story forward. All I'll say about the story is this. We're going to be taking a trip with Vanessa Shepard, who might be a character you recognize from a previous film. And that's one really cool thing. Despite the fact this is not found footage, you will see familiar faces throughout this movie. And that really made me feel at home watching this, because obviously we're going to a different type of filmmaking altogether. What do you call it? Linear, just real filmmaking, for lack of a better word. I mean, I love found footage, but I mean, not everybody's a big fan. I get that. Vanessa Shepard is having horrible nightmares. It's reminiscent of stuff from like Elm Street, but they're super suspenseful, and you're going to see a lot of familiar faces with clowns. But don't think that this movie is just going to be dream sequences, because oh boy, it is not. The big question on everybody's mind probably is, how did they handle the fear factor of this movie? The clowns especially. Well, here's what I'll say about that. My biggest fear was, is this movie not going to be creepy like the Origins was, or especially the first film? I think Origins and the first Hell House are truly creepy films. And the great thing I can say about this one is, I think that Stephen Cognetti has a good handle on suspense. This movie was very suspenseful, and there were moments in this visually that rocked the house and made me feel on the edge of my seat as much as Origins and in the first Hell House. Now, the beauty is, even though it's not found footage, the setup feels the same in some of these situations, where you have to just sit there looking at the screen with this big clown down in the camera, and you got to wait to see what's going to happen. That is the home run of this film. I think at the end of the day, I'm so happy that this film did not come across as hokey or just cheesy. I never felt like it came across cheesy at all. And I'll be honest with you, Stephen Cognetti did have a film that came out, I think last year. I forget the name of it. It's got like numbers in it. I'll post a picture of the movie here. It was a fine movie, and there was some good stuff in it, but I said, man, this does not scale the heights of Hell House. I'm happy to report that I felt that this movie felt way more, I don't even want to say professional, but just more well done, and definitely felt like a big screen movie. So I was so happy with the way they treated the clowns in this movie. They're all the clowns from Origins, which if you are a fan of Origins, you will really dig this one. Obviously, we're going to see some incredibly familiar yet creepy locations, most famously the Carmichael house. And that's all I'll say about that. But there's other places too. Don't worry, that's not it. The movie moves this story forward, gets more personal with the character from a previous film. But my only negative about that, in a grand sense, is, I wouldn't say it's necessarily confusing, but Jesus, like, I still kind of had some questions. And I still do have questions. Now, obviously, I'm not going to get into what happens, what I'm confused possibly about or not. I got to wait for you guys to see this, but I just wonder, like, what's the plan going forward with this? So it's one of those things where we got to see what happens, and I want to see what the audience has to say about all this stuff. Am I happy that this went out of found footage? In a grand sense, no, but I think I understand. I mean, it really dawned on me when I was in the theater watching this. I was like, Steven did 4 found footage movies for this series. I think I probably would also want to not do that for another one. I mean, with Paramount, it's not like the same guy directed all those Paranormal Activities. The guy probably would have went nuts had he done that. They brought other people in with every one. So that I do understand. By the end of it, I was forgetting that I was watching a non-found footage movie as a Hell House film. I was just watching a Hell House film. That's, I think, the best compliment I can give it. The same way on the other side of the coin, when you're watching a Hell House film, they're done so well, you kind of forget you're watching found footage. So they both kind of met in the middle from the other ends in that aspect. In terms of like the performances and stuff, again, I thought everybody in this was good. Everybody was so even-keeled. All the performances were like, they had the same vernacular. Everything felt natural. All the characters that talked to each other in the film, it all seemed fairly realistic. It seemed like they had time to rehearse. If they did or didn't, I don't know, but it felt like they did, which is always a good thing because the chemistry's there better. This movie is what I liked about it as well is it really harkens back to being suspenseful and not a movie that just is like everything's gory nowadays. For right or wrong, obviously Terrifier's bringing back gore in a big way. This movie was not a gore movie per se. This was a suspense movie and not necessarily a jump scare film either, which was also super refreshing. I think a lot of people just are like, if it's not gore, it's jump scares. I liked it. I don't know if I loved it like I loved Origins and the original, but I liked it. I'd even say I really liked it. Now, the question begs is, where would I rank this? I think that's a great place of indication on how much I liked it. Is it better than 1? No. Is it better than 2? I think so. Is it better than 3? Yes. Is it better than Origins? No. So I think this is the third best Hell House film, which for a fourth entry in a series like this and taking a big risk of not doing it found footage, I think that bodes pretty damn well. I have no idea what other people are saying about this movie, but I'll tell you what, I'm ready for more. I can't get enough of these clowns. I can't get enough of the sound of this movie and the soundtrack, and the soundtrack was another thing. It was very, very domineering. Like I said, I really liked it. I can't say I'm in love with it, but for them taking a big gamble, not doing found footage, and making the story move forward, gets a little complicated. But then again, we'll see what happens. I can forgive that for now. Like, I just really liked it. So I would give the movie 1 solid thumb up. Definitely, if you can see this in the theater, check it out. If not, just like Origins, turn the lights out. Let this movie creep into the room with you, and I think you guys will really, really get a kick out of it. Will people say it's their favorite? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. If some people do, I think I can not be too surprised, but I think I would honestly be pretty surprised if people think this is the worst one, because for me, no way. There were some fantastic sequences in here. So guys, I'm going to give this movie 1 solid thumb up, and I'm going to give this movie... I really want to give it 3 3/4 stars. Not so a little bigger, a little higher than 3.5, but maybe not quite 4. I want to do 3 3/4. So that's where I'm going to sit with this one, guys. So I'm happy with it. I'm pleasantly surprised, and I feel good about it. That's the best way to put it. I can't wait for you guys to check this movie out. Please go see it if you can. If not, I know it's going to hit streaming probably sometime in October. But for now, this is your old pal CHH saying, we're okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay, Hell House. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.